Ciao a tutti, tutte e tutto e benvenuti a una nuova puntata di Rectalk. Siamo qui con gli Angel Dust, con un membro degli Angel Dust. Adesso appunto parliamo direttamente in inglese. Hi, thank you for being here and thank you for being in Rivolta at the Venezia Hardcore. First of all, here in Recout, our audience is very different. We have many different kind of music playing here and recording here, like hip-hop, rap music, hardcore, whatever. Introduce you, yourself and your band.
I'm Justice, and I sing in Angel Dust. The rest of the team is out exploring right now.
Okay.
And what we do is, I say, hardcore, punk rock and roll music.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of little bits and pieces of all of that broad spectrum of music, and try to do it in a way that's high energy and fun, hopefully, you know.
It's your first time at Venezia Hardcore in Venice?
Yes.
Yeah? Did you enjoy it? I mean, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, so far I'm having a great time, yeah. I think we'll know for sure once the set happens, you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
So, you guys from Baltimore, Maryland?
Well, I'm from Baltimore, everybody's from all over.
Okay.
Yeah, but the band started in Baltimore, so it's kind of a Baltimore band.
And my question is related to how we feel the hardcore scene in Italy. So the Venice Hardcore Festival is a festival that has been going on for more than 10 years now. Mm-hmm. And in some way we are, I would say, like the cause of building it up a little hardcore scene in Italy. Mm-hmm. And my question is, how was the scene in your place, so in your town? And I link it to Maryland Death Fest because I'm a super fan of death metal.
Oh yeah.
And I could imagine that festival has built it through all the decades, sort of death metal scene.
Yeah.
So are there two different scenes there, maybe a metal one and an hardcore one? Are they living together?
I think what's cool about Baltimore is it started, maybe it's similar to here, where our scene was small enough that everybody kind of existed together and supported each other, you know? Like, I would consider, I'm a fan of metal, but I always say I'm kind of a poser with metal, and I choose to stay that way. Like, giving myself and my life to hardcore punk music. Sometimes you see too much, and with metal, I was like, I want to stay on the side of being a fan and not getting too involved, you know? But it's cool. It's like with Baltimore, we have a very unified scene, and it's grown into something really special. And I do see that here, where it seems like, you know, I've seen a lot of, talked to a lot of people today who are excited about Angel Dust, and they're wearing, you know, like death metal shirt. And you're like, oh, cool. That's cool that it translates for you, you know. Yeah, it's like I definitely see what this festival has done. You know, it seems like, you know, we played Milan yesterday. Maybe this isn't the best gauge of all of Italy, but it was a much different show than I've experienced in Milan in the past. I mean, it was the best show I've ever played in Italy for sure. It was awesome. The vibe was incredible, and being here today, it's like really special to see what you guys are building. It's really unique, and I'm excited to see what it brings for the future.
Thanks a lot, man. So it really means a lot for us. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So the band, it's been playing around for a lot of time now, and that's your songwriting process has changed during the years. What was at the beginning and what's now? So what's the concept of building up an album or songs to them recording them, put them out?
Yeah, traditionally it was, writing wise, was predominantly me. You know, it's like I just kind of wrote most everything, and then the people playing on it, they have their way of playing it, and you know, it facilitated the moment. It was a fine process, but the band has grown into, you know, something where everybody has more input, and I think that's a lot more interesting. You know, I feel like there's a lot of great bands who are putting out one person's musical output, but to like get a lot of great minds in one place and like really hash it out, I think that's where great records happen. And I think that's the place that Angel Dust is finding ourselves in current time.
That's great. So, what are the plans for your future of the band, if you can tell something?
Dude, I don't know. I've been doing this for a long time, and one thing I found is like you kind of can't plan on anything. It's never what you plan. It's never what's gonna happen. So I guess the plan is like, to try to enjoy it and, push the team to be our best selves. And the one thing I can say for sure again is I've been doing this for a long time, and I will be doing this. Thankfully, I'm glad to be doing this, but I couldn't say what the future holds.
But we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And have a great time here at the Venice Hardcore Festival, and have a great set.
Thank you for having me.
I have two more questions for you. Cool. The first one is like this place is a recording studio. We call it Popular Recording Studio.
Okay.
Because here we try to help young kids to express themselves and to follow them in a process like we do pictures, we do photos, videos, and whatever to help them like know and try to express themselves. We think that music can bring people together.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the main point of this place is right this one.
Yeah.
Did you have in Baltimore or anywhere else a place something like that where you can like aggregate with other people, other musicians, other artists?
Yeah.
And
I think a key word here is resources. It's like I didn't grow up with a whole lot of resources around me, and I didn't have good, cool music equipment or any idea what I was doing. I didn't have a whole lot of leadership around me. I had a couple friends who liked music, and we were all collaborating on stuff. We had a couple of venues that were really influential in building a scene that is important to all the bands that I think people would associate with Baltimore hardcore music. Charm City Art Space was a really cool venue that it was like maybe held 90 people, but they would let us book shows. And as a kid, you could like put together a bill and maybe your show sucks and nobody comes, but it's no big loss, And then when you were doing
part of the process.
Yeah, and it's like it's a resource having that venue space to do that. And if you could sell out that venue, we had the Auto Bar since I was a kid. It's the venue I've spent the most of my life in. Probably the actual room I've spent more time in my life in than any other room.
Okay.
We've been lucky enough to have a couple, recording engineers and producers who just value what we have to offer as young people who want to express themselves. And we've been given the opportunities to make some silly little songs that people like. I think that's so important everywhere. And there's so many places in the world that have less than we had in Baltimore, which I think Baltimore had less than the average city in the United States. So just giving resources to young people is so incredibly important. It's like there's a handful of young people here who probably have the best ideas for the future of this microcosm that we live in, this interesting musical scene, and they need to be gifted the opportunity. So I appreciate that you guys are doing that. I hope really cool things come out of it.
Thank you very much. Last question, it's the hardest one. So like if one person had to approach your music, your genre of music, tell me 3 albums that for you are like the best. You have to listen to this first.
I'm such a creature of habit. I like what I like, and I've probably talked about these records a lot, but Funhouse by the Stooges is very important for me. Bad Brains, it's always changing, but I guess right now I'd say Eye Against Eye is really important.
Okay.
And let's go with the Wipers, Youth of America.
All right. Okay. Nice choice.
I don't think I make anything that represents anything that cool, but they, those things that we love dictate what we make,
Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you very much for for being here, sorry. And we can wait you to see on the stage.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, man.
Thanks so much.
E ciao a tutti, tutte e tutto, e noi ci vediamo alla prossima puntata di Recout.